Well, come on in, folks. Come on in. Today, Axel is very, very happy. You're going to see a very happy Axel today. Man, I've been working so hard on these projects. And for anyone who's been watching my channel, you'll know what I'm talking about. Over here at Axel Live, we've been working on exposing these frauds in the trucking industry, especially expedite. And today, we have finally nailed that nail in a coffin. I'm excited. I know my face might not say I'm excited because this is how I am. I'm usually serious. But as a lot of you have been watching my channel, and I can't take all the credit. I'll take 60. I'll give him 40. But I got to thank Agent X also, who has teamed up on my team with me, and we're working very hard together. We're like the dynamic duo now. And today, my phone started blowing off the hook. Literally, texts, emails. A lot of people I work with, they said, "Can't believe it, Axel, you did it." It's amazing. It's really amazing when you put people together that know what has to be done and they work together as a team. They're not just talking. We don't just talk. We're putting our work, our actions together, and we're stomping out the frauds. We're not just going crying to the FMCSA. We're not going to have little luncheons with them. And I want to say something here. For all of you that are in expedite and in logistics, especially van drivers, brokers, agents, you lost vetting platforms, and let's not forget now, for a lot of you, depending on what time this video comes out, you can even go look on these vetting platforms. They don't even know. They don't even know. Their systems are not set up to keep people safe. They don't properly vet because you know why? They don't have that special human touch. And even this morning, I sent something to a broker and he sends me back the screenshots from Highway. He says, shows they're good. I said, go look on Safer. And there it is. There it is. Canceled. Insurance canceled. Not authorized. Now you're probably all asking, who the hell is he talking about? Well, if you've been watching my channel long enough, you'll remember this company called Logistix, who we've talked about many times in this show. We've done quite a few episodes. We covered when he had 2 authorities, used to show 99 vehicles. Then it dropped down to 3. Then 1 authority went away. Then he was using virtual address. Then, this guy was the epitome of a scumbag in this industry because he also teamed up with that Searchable LLC called Load Hive, who is scamming people. And they helped build this app where they would rebrand and they would hustle and take advantage of all these drivers. A lot of these drivers not being on their insurance policies. And I remember even recently, Hippic's little sidekick talking about how they, dispatch 150, 160 vehicles. And that's the problem. You guys want to come into this expedite industry, take these authorities and play dispatcher with them. You are not carriers. You are a virus in this industry. And I had enough. A couple years ago, I had enough. I seen what was going on. I seen a bunch of these companies doing this. It doesn't stop. There's a bunch of them. There's actually some larger groups, criminal organizations that do this. But we're not having it. We're not having it. We're doing the analysis reports. We're doing the videos. We're documenting everything. It's going, like I said, FBI, Homeland, FMCSA, OIG. God knows who it goes to because we're not going to tell you everybody. But that's enough, to be honest with you. Just those couple gets the magic done. But, man, I'm excited. And, Andre, if you're watching, you deserved everything that came to you. Everything. I'll never forget even how you went on that garbage platform, Freight Waves, where I heard that guy now is scamming people out of millions for an imaginary luxury airport or whatever he's doing. You thought you were somebody. You wanted to be arrogant. You went on that podcast with that Dooner, who's either a recovering or current or whatever he is, drug addict, alcoholic. I'm tired of you people in this industry. I'm tired of what you've done to people. But we're not having it. We're not having it. You thought you were slick, Andre. You had a little t-shirt made up. You actually took my image, which you had no right to do. You actually stole it from a thumbnail, which is copyrighted. And then you used it to make a sweatshirt to promote your company. So technically, you used my image to fraudulently promote your company. Then you thought it'd be slick. You go on another podcast, Think Freight, with that goofball. I don't even know if he's made it past 300 subscribers. Then you wanted to go take a picture next to this lady from Selectus Lowboard, which we know is full of frauds. They let a lot of frauds on there. But just about 2 weeks ago, they even were served a letter. We're not playing. I'm not playing with these people. I can't stand you frauds. And I don't care what nationality or color you are. But when you come into this industry to commit this fraud, these criminal acts, take advantage of drivers, and push down rates that technically shouldn't be pushed down, I'm coming. I'm watching. I have lots of information. I have a lot of people that come to me. A lot of informers come to me. You want to know why? Because they see results. They see results, and I'm a results kind of guy. I can't say it enough today. I'm excited. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm like, man, it's a gloomy day today, but even though the sun's not out, I got a lot of sun inside my heart today. You just don't know. And if Mr. Andre decides to go try to get another authority, you know Axel and his team will be right there, because then now you'll technically be hiding and you will be rebirthing yourself as a chameleon carrier. Yes, we will be there. We will notify everybody. We'll notify the insurance companies. We'll let everybody know what's going on. I've said it again and again. Once you're on Axel's list, look out. I keep you permanently on my list. I have a huge list, monstrous list. And to you vetting companies out there, you better wake up. You better wake up. You better realize that what you're doing to some of the good carriers, it won't be tolerated. It's not going to happen on my watch. And I remember even when I supported Freight Validate, Mr. Dale Prax. He's the guy who originally sent me the FOIA request from HIPIX, even though I had done videos on HIPIX before then. But then I hear you passed him. You sat there and you allowed the fraud to be passed on your platform. Why? Because you give it in like all the rest. It's all about the money. It's all about your image. You only care about how you can line your pockets. Freight Fraud Task Force, waste of time. Give up on YouTube, Mr. Cantera. You don't know what you're doing. You guys, you just talk. You're all talk. You guys can go over there, play with the FMCSA. They don't give a damn who you guys are. You guys even want to give them little gifts. Yeah, it's underneath the amount or whatever. But it just goes to show how weak this industry has become. You're willing to sell your souls for $1 bill. Axel doesn't care. I am out to expose and destroy these frauds operating in this trucking industry, operating in this country. What you guys do to line your pockets, and I even see where a lot of you fraudulent companies, you don't even give loads to American drivers. You got whole lists. I can show it. You know I come with receipts. I save receipts. I like receipts. But man, today is, I don't really drink. I think today I might have to go get a special beverage to celebrate. I think it's worth it. I wish Agent X was here so we could sit down and maybe even toke up a cigar together. It's really amazing what people can do when they put their minds to it. And for you drivers out there, don't be scared. Come to Axel. Tell me what's going on. Get me the paperwork. I know a lot of you haven't been getting paid because, you got these brokers and these agents. A lot of these agents are dirty. They like dealing with these fraudulent companies because they know they have cheap drivers. And that's what they like. They don't care because they want to line their pockets. And many of these agents working for these brokerages are dirty themselves. And I'll expose that. We'll get around to it. I have a lot on my plate. Had to slow down for a second, and because what we do is when we do these analysis, I have to wait. Agent X tells me we got to wait. This takes 30 days. This is it. Okay, we're doing teamwork. I got no problem with it. But HIPX, how do you like what's happened? I hope you enjoy what's happened. You didn't think it could happen to you, did you? You were so arrogant. You used to wear that little wooden nugget around your neck, and I'm Mr. Andre HIPX. Nobody can take me down. Well, frauds. See, when you work with the system, you work with the laws in this country, and you work with people that have a goal, you have to watch out. You have to watch out. Man. I mean, it's amazing. All over, you want to do that little sweatshirt. You're proud of that little sweatshirt. I think I'm going to have to make up a sweatshirt. I might just have to make up a sweatshirt for you, Mr. HIPX. I don't know, though. I might end up having to create a lot of sweatshirts. Of course, I won't be able to make any money from them because nobody's going to care about you. You're like a squirrel just wandering around outside trying to find a nut. Well, oh, man. I want to thank everybody. Thank everybody who sends in all the stuff. Thank the informants for all the stuff they send in, because without a lot of you guys, we can't do a lot of this. And even last night, I heard a story, and I don't want to say nothing, because this could be a very big story. This might involve the FBI and DEA, but, you know, we work, we dig, we investigate. Man, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Wish I could name off some other people, you know, but we got to keep them secretive here. But a lot of you are like wondering, and I remember I can't even say that because got to be careful what I say nowadays. Good thing my memory is still sharp. And see, that's the thing, Andre. Got a guy here, healthy, 53, U.S. veteran, and half Greek, half Sicilian. See, I've been built for battle, built for war. It's in my DNA, as they say. It's in my DNA. Man, folks, I hope you like, share, and subscribe this video. I hope you share it around. I know I even had a Russian person ask me, can you translate the video so we can share it out? I'm not that technically advanced. YouTube, I believe, will translate the words at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if it does it right away. It might have to wait for the video to get completely uploaded into the system, but there is a way. But any of you foreign guys in your language, as long as you don't alter anything, I give you permission. You can take the video, translate it into your language. Be careful now if you do anything bad, because Axel's watching. You don't want to get exposed. Some of you, you know, there's a lot of you, but some of you got to stay in the shadows. I'll give you a little tip. Stay in the shadows a little bit. Maybe you'll survive a little bit longer. But we hunt 24/7. I mean, I've had a lot of long, restless nights, but this morning at 6:40 in the morning when I got Fragent X blowing up my phone, I didn't even hear that one. And he tells me in the message there, happy birthday. First of all, Agent X, you were a little bit late, but I don't mind. This is a hell of a birthday present. Congratulations to you, brother. We've done a great thing here. We've knocked out a fraud. And if he decides to come back, well, you know what we got to do. We've discussed it. And for all you other groups out there, I'm seeing a lot, especially in the Ukrainian community and the Uzbekistan community. Well, of course, we know about those Indians, those Singhs, those Punjabi guys. Yeah, we know. We see it everywhere. I got a new informant now also in Washington telling me a bunch more stuff. I said, man, I'm going to need an airplane maybe to start flying back and forth to these countries. But listen, brokers, wake up. Wake up, smell the coffee. Get rid of these garbage agents. Stop dealing with these fraudulent companies. I think even when I seen on highway, when the broker sent me the screenshot this morning, the HIPX was blocked by 18 companies. 18. What does that tell you? Either they were awakened by my videos that I do. Maybe it's from their experiences they had with this garbage, because all you did was play dispatcher with these helpless drivers, a lot of them who don't know, they're brand new to the industry. And a lot of them have been coming to me. They take my consultations. I show them how to set everything up. I mean, I even explained to them how to do the emails correctly. I coach them the right way. I like to teach the right. I like to give everybody a fair chance. If they can't do it after I give them enough basic knowledge, then it's on them. I can't work for everybody. You get into your vans or your box trucks. If you have your authority, your corporation, everything's set up correctly, you're bidding correctly, and then it's on you. You have to put in the work and the time. And I don't blame good brokers if they put you on DNU for nonsense. But you got to educate yourself. And many people in this industry, they can't read, they can't write, they can't speak correctly. They definitely can't do what I'm doing. I'm sitting here and I'm just freestyling like Eminem. And because I have a lot, I've seen a lot, I've gathered a lot of intel, a lot of information. I talk to a lot of people. It's a lot. But Hipix Logistix, Tennessee, you've been punked. You literally been punked right out of the industry because you were a crook. You were a literal crook. And I hope you take that sweatshirt and snuggle up to it at night. See my face on the back of that sweatshirt. You thought it was smart. You thought you could play the game with me. You didn't know what you were up against. Folks, one other thing here I want to point out. A lot of complaints been coming in about truck stop, load board when they're factoring. I don't know what's going on over there. They're not answering phones. Guys aren't getting paid the way they're supposed to be getting paid. Even on my side, I have a great factoring company with some beautiful ladies. Very, very lovely people. They're not tied in with any brokerages and all this other nonsense like OTR is. And I send people to good people. People even ask me, Axel, can't you talk about something good? Point out the good companies. Show me who they are. Show me who they are. I got no problem with it. But I'm also not going to advertise for them for free. I'm building a platform. I have 20,000 plus on YouTube here. I'm over 4,000 now on TikTok. I come straight like an arrow, okay? I'm not hiding nothing. I come with the receipts. I show documents. I take my time day and night to put out this stuff. But then you have all these other guys in the logistics industry start their little podcasts up, 100, 200 people, and you want to interview a lot of these people that are in the industry. Nobody cares about them. Nobody cares. Trust me when I tell you this. The audience is the drivers because they're out there. They're out on the road every single day. Daytime, afternoons, night, But a lot of you brokers and your agents, and a lot of you are young agents, you just got out of high school, you got no respect for people. You got no respect for these drivers and what they go through. You think they're dogs. And like I said on my TikTok last night, you think they're strays. The problem you people don't understand is a lot of them, they have minds, they have brains. And even if they can't articulate what's going on or present it, or they don't have the platform, they're going to go to people who can. It's 2026. Social media is a very powerful thing if used correctly. I wish, and I've said it before, I wish, I could go on and do better things, maybe find missing people or missing kids. I think it's a much better niche and it could, get better results because let's face it, in trucking, it's so huge nationwide, but a lot of people don't care. You literally don't care what's going on. I can tell by sponsorship. You just go day after day, and I mean, it's unbelievable to me. But yeah, you guys will spend thousands on highway, carrier sure, RMIS, freight validate. They can't do what we do. Show me one of the vetting companies who's gone, put in the time, the effort, come with the receipts, and is knocking the frauds out the way we do. Because we're going to start knocking them out, one by one. So, if you need real vetting, or you really want to know what's going on, I suggest you tap into Axel. That's right. Just tap in. Let me know how you're doing. Another broker agent came to me the other day, has some more stuff. And, of course, the company he gives me, it's tied into a big criminal organization. And I've mentioned it, and there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff that you guys don't know. But see, I'm watching all the time, and you guys don't watch. You don't know. You take it lightly. I mean, I've said it before. You guys don't listen. You don't listen or you don't want to know. And then a lot of these big truck companies and big brokerages are shutting down because they're stealing your customers. You don't know about the war. There is a war, okay? Well, me and my soldiers, we're in the trenches of this war, and we're coming for all you frauds, one by one. But let's keep this a happy video. Thank God, thank karma, whatever you want to thank everybody. But it's been a beautiful, beautiful day today. I love you all, but hippics, you better stay gone because we all know about you. And, you know, of course, this video gets uploaded and shared and hashtagged and put into that special algorithm. And it's going to go out to everybody. I'm sick of you frauds. But over here, we hunt for them. We hunt like a Wolverine. Man, I don't know what else to say. Hopefully there's some good comments on this video. And like I said, any nationality, race, or color, you're more than welcome to support the channel. Let me know what you have, even if you want to be an informant. Come to me with this stuff. Come to me because we're letting everybody know. We're not, if the brokers don't get rid of the dirty agents or they want to continue to operate with a lot of these fraudulent companies, well, we take them and expose them as well. And we let their customers know because we get the BOLs. So I know some of you are probably asking, man, how do we stop this guy? You can't stop me. You can't stop me because I set myself up to not be stopped. I've sacrificed some stuff. I've put myself where I'm here for the battle. I like the battle. It excites me. So, man, beautiful day. Geese are out. I don't know if you can hear them or not. Geese are out. The rain is coming down. Beautiful day in this beautiful country. Man, fraud. So you're taking down the frauds, I guess. So, a couple final notes here. Any of you in expedite, whether you're broker, agent, carrier, driver, Axel's here. Keep your eyes and ears peeled because we're going to have more, a lot more. Man, Andre, I wish I could say I'd miss you, but I don't have no heart for people like you. So you might want to take that little wood chip around your neck that you like to wear and your little dress and your long wavy hair and float off somewhere. You could probably do us all a favor and go back to your country because we don't need people like you here. We don't need people that want to come over to this country and not become good American citizens, but yet want to come over here, defraud this country, defraud this system, and take advantage of people. So, I think that's it. Maybe I'll do another one later. But, so all you know, Hipix Logistix out of Tennessee. Probably put the MC number down in the title or the description, so that way it goes all throughout that algorithm. But I want to thank everybody. And, man, happy day. I'm telling you, it's a happy day. I know it doesn't show on my face. My face wasn't made for that great smile, you know. But, man, it's something. It's really... Agent X, congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Thank you for teaming up with Axel Live. And no, Andre, you can't know who Agent X is. You're not worthy enough. You're not worthy enough. But, man. And don't forget, you guys, if you're not on TikTok, get over there on TikTok. I know a lot of drivers are over there. Get a lot of support over there from the drivers. But we got some other stuff I'm working on. It's a lot of work, this live stream stuff, and TikTok and YouTube and everything. But I'm not here for the games, you know. And we're going to come for all these frauds, one by one. Take some time, but it's worth it, man. It's fun. It's exciting. What's that old story? Was that Huckleberry Finn or Tom Sawyer when he's painting the fence? And I think he cons the friends in, oh, man, this is fun. I like this. Well... it's not fun sometimes, but it can be fun. Let's paint the fence together, make everything look sharp, take down these frauds. So, this is Axel Live. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know how you like this video. And let me know how you like these results. Because the vetting platforms aren't giving these results. In fact, they're covering for a lot of these frauds. So, you vetting platforms better wake up. Because I'm coming for you too. You're not who you say you are. You don't do what you say you do. You are frauds as well in this industry. So everyone be on the alert, because Axel is always on the prowl. And catch you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day, because I sure as hell am going to enjoy my day. Adios, people. Catch you in the next one.